This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a Friday, and yes, I said Friday because we worked so hard this entire week to now sit back, relax, and talk about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. As always, we have a lot going on in the crypto sphere. We have the SEC dropping multiple cases, and which companies are we talking about? We even have some states dropping some cases against crypto exchanges. We're going to dive into that too. We're going to get into some stocks and maybe some crypto companies going public. We're going to get into GameStop and the impact on their stock since they announced their Bitcoin strategy following, again, strategy. We're going to jump into Donnie T's nominee for the chair of the SEC, Paul Atkins, and his relation to Sam Bankman-Fried. That's going to be our spotlight today because I think this is a pretty interesting and heavy topic to dive into. We then have, of course, our coins to watch. So if you guys are ready for the Zest, the news, the education, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. Make sure you follow and check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off of Market Cipher. I want to say good morning to everyone as you say good morning to me, and make sure you guys are smashing the likes and sharing because, again, we have a goal of 20,000 subscribers. Right now, we're at 16,649. Let's see if we could get 19,655, six more subs today, and that's really what we're looking for. Oh my gosh, sorry. And also, guys, we want to make sure we get 150 likes because if we don't, there is no rave today. But we want to rave, and of course, I'm in the jammies today because this is what you guys voted for and completed the goal for yesterday. In addition to the jammies, we also have an after show today. Oh, thank you, Jesse, being a member for 4 months. Says, love Randy to the moon and beyond. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you. Much love to you, too. And guys, again, like I said, we are going to have an after show. Jesse's going to be there. A whole bunch of people are going to be there. If you are a member, you are invited. Members only on Wednesdays and Fridays. Okay, let's say good morning to everyone. I'm just checking out all the comments. Just checking out comments everywhere. All right, we got Jesse, Brian, Princess, Mike Volmer. This is for you, bud. This is for you. Tyler Fitzpatrick, JC, Alexandra G, Ma G, Haven, good morning. Let's see, we got Sola Hefe, who has his emojis back. Verhoofty Floof, XRP, Johnny December. We have Black Hat, as always, good morning to you, my friend. Poman, good morning. Doge Bull, good morning to you. Keen Bean, good morning. Poman, good morning. Grandpa, what's up? We have St. Jerome, good morning. Ben Spada, good morning. I keep losing my place. JC's chilling. Buckeye, good morning. Redman, good morning. Yes, 150 likes for the rave, please. Michael Cartwright, good morning. John O. White, good morning. Bobby F. Gazer is here. Redman is talking to everybody. Hashtag Givers Gain. Shout out to the Giver Gain crew. Ron, good morning. Let's see. Whoa. James, good morning. We got Paper Planes. Dope Collector, good morning on X. Lux Shampoo. Mr. Miwachal, good morning. Danny from the blockchain, good morning. Nice to see you, my friend. We got Ivan Miles. Hello, Miles. Welcome. Uncle Billy's in the chat. Good morning to you. Infinite Team TA, good morning. Really quickly, I know that we have the Givers Gain channel trying to get to 1K subscribers. Let me see if I could get the channel pulled up. Where is the link? Why do I always have such a problem with this? Oh, there we go. Okay. Guys, subscribe to the Givers Gain fam. They're at 524 subs. Let's get them to 1,000 eventually, but they're going to get there hopefully very soon. Make sure you guys subscribe. Link is in the live chat. Tamale, good morning. Stu, good morning. Oh boy, we have a lot of people here today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All the love to all of you guys. As you know, we're going to get into our market recap first, and then we are going to get into the breaking news headlines. Steven, good morning. I think that's a B. Yes. Bon, good morning. Sorry, the TikTok text is so small. It is so ridiculous. Rudy Poo, good morning. All right. In the moment, good morning. Rob C, good morning. There we go, guys. We have our beautiful market recap. A lot of red. A lot of red. But it's okay, because I am always bullish. However, Bitcoin is right at $85,000 right now, down 2.5%. Again, the 200-day SMA is quite the battle at $685. Again, we're like $600 below that right now. Are we going to see Bitcoin break below 85K? And we just did. Now we are below 85K. The 200-day SMA, again, rejecting it. We're looking at 73 to 77K range right here. And then bullishly, if we pass it, we're looking for that 91K right there. And the market cipher showing us that things might not be all, sparkles and unicorns. We have a red dot printed on this momentum as the VWAP is now confidently below that zero line. Again, making sense as to why we are seeing all this red in all the red in the market. We are going to see that money flow kind of even out here, hopefully pick up soon. RSI, looking at the RSI today, it is choppy. We are a little bit bearish today looking at this RSI. I don't know what's going on with Bitcoin, but you know what? It's honestly been around the same range for a month, so none of this is really surprising to me, although we always want to see bullish signals. Zul's consistent with the necklace respect. Thank you, Zul's. I was between a few different pairs of pajamas today, but then I went with this. I was like, I think this is going to be the one, because I kind of liked it. It's a little springy. It feels slightly classy to a degree, slightly classy. Let's get into a French state bank. We're going to get into a little bit of TradFi, stock market, banks, all that, and then we're going to get more into crypto type stuff. So your breaking news headlines is going to start right now. There's a French state bank, BPI France, that is planning a $27 million investment in digital assets. What's the latest? BPI France, a French state-owned investment bank, plans to invest 25 million euros, or about $27 million US, in digital assets as part of an initiative to strengthen the country's blockchain industry. The bank will buy and hold crypto tokens related to DeFi tokenization, staking, as it said on Thursday. I think that's a typo here. It says staking and staking. The plan is for the investments to support local blockchain projects in their early stages, and the bank said having the ability to invest directly in digital assets is a significant step forward for BPI France and pioneering initiative among sovereign wealth funds. Banks are getting in. That's it. Good morning, everyone. Please smash the like, subscribe, share it out with friends. We want 150 likes today. All right, let's keep going. GameStop, oh, hello, Billy. A member for 20 months. Darn, almost 2 years. That's crazy. So thank you, Randy. Much love, of course. Of course. Much love to you guys. Again, GameStop is trying to convert $1.3 billion in convertible senior notes to buy Bitcoin as part of their new investment strategy. They're pricing their notes at around $29. GameStop previously announced their private offering of $1.3 billion in convertible senior notes, setting the stage for the company's foray into having Bitcoin on its balance sheet. Ben, 14 months. I'm loving the casual attire. Thank you. All set 23 months says I got a one-up, Billy. That's hilarious. Much love to all my members. The zero coupon notes due in 2030 will initially convert at a rate of 33.4970 shares per $1,000, representing an initial conversion price of approximately $29.85 a share. We're going to look at GameStop that closed at $22.09 at the end of Thursday. Let's take a gander at GameStop right now. Look at this. I think, as I said already, I believe GameStop stock is manipulated. I'll just say it's manipulated. I don't think it's something that's fair. In all honesty, we're at $22.16 at the moment at 0.18% in the green. We want to hold this support at $22. Battle at 200-day SMA at $24.95. Right now we see the VWAP is down, and again, look at that. Look at that volume. It's dicey. It's dicey for GameStop. I just don't see why TradFi doesn't let GameStop win. The powers that be definitely do not like GameStop. We've known this for years. Moving on from GameStop, we have CoreWeave going public at $40 a share and raising $1.5 billion. This is an AI-focused firm, CoreWeave, that raised $1.5 billion for its IPO, valuing the company at $23 billion. The cloud provider sold 37.5 million shares at $40 each. It had initially planned to sell 49 million shares at $47 to $55 each, but a weaker than expected stock market posed difficulty.
If you are one-upping, let's start here. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji, cookie emoji, red heart emoji.
Wow, I didn't know that was a rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Billy, thank you so much. Hashtag Givers Gain. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Boom, chicka boom. Thank you so much, Billy. Appreciate you. My Uncle Billy. So again, an AI powerhouse going live with an IPO. And again, AI, crypto, very intertwined nowadays. We're actually going to go and talk about tokenized gold hitting a $1.4 billion market cap as trading volumes are starting to soar with that. The market cap of tokenized gold climbed to a record $1.4 billion in March, with trading volumes soaring to yearly high.
You win, Billy. Lol hashtag Givers Gain.
Oh, you took that so serious. Oh, you took that so serious.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're
Hashtag Givers Gain. Get it, Randy. Smiling face with hearts emoji. Smiling face with hearts emoji. Smiling face with hearts emoji. Cookie emoji.
All set. I can't with you, dude.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Shout out to All Set, Billy, and Uncle Jesse. Thank you so much. Get it. Hashtag Givers Gain, guys. Hashtag Givers Gain. You guys are out of pocket. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. Thank you, guys. One-upping each other. And, like, that's just so nuts. You guys are so crazy. Kaboom, kaboom. Indeed, guys. Kaboom, kaboom. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't. I'm overwhelmed already. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, tokenized gold. I think that's what we were talking about. The market cap of tokenized gold climbed to a record of $1.4 billion in March, with trading volume soaring to yearly highs. And the market value and activity happened alongside the physical yellow metals rally to fresh all-time highs. Let me know, guys, would you rather buy tokenized gold or Bitcoin? Put a 1 or a yes emoji for, actually put a Bitcoin emoji or 1 for Bitcoin, or a 2 and no emoji for gold. Let me see. Would you rather buy Bitcoin or gold? Let me know. Wow, you guys are so awesome. Also, Lasers is awesome too. Before I get into the next headline, shout out to Lasers that actually was so awesome and gave this to me, guys. He gave this to me. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. And like, it has the Bitcoin in the hair and the Bitcoin and the Litecoin. Like, I absolutely love it. So shout out to Lasers for this. Shout out to Lasers. And shout out to Julie too. You know what? we're all about the giver's gain right now. Let me actually pull this up because I know, Julie, what time do you usually go live? Put that in the chat. Guys, while we're shouting out channels here, please go and check out Julie. Please go check out Julie. She's been doing some live streams going off over there. So check out Julie. She's so nice, and she's always been so supportive of everyone. And we love supporting, especially women in crypto. So please go and subscribe to Julie. Let's get her to 1,000 subs as well. She's at 672 right now. Oh, she saw Kenny O. Oh my gosh, that's actually so cute. Love Kenny O. So yeah, check out Julie. Good person, a good woman, solid. So go check out Julie. She's almost monetized. You know what? You'll get there. You'll get there. You know what? We're gonna help too. I know, like, it probably won't be like as much as I wish I could help, but I definitely do want to help. So make sure you guys go sub to Julie. Let's get her monetized. Watch some of her videos. Get her that watch time, because that's what YouTube needs to monetize someone, is not just the subscribers, but the watch time. So make sure you guys are, watching her videos. Okay. Oh, shout out to No. All right, 4 p.m. Eastern, guys. 4 p.m. Eastern. Tune into Julie. Tune into Julie. Julie, put like your schedule. Put your schedule, whatever you need to put in the chat. Let people know what you're up to. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. We have the New York Stock Exchange parent ICE, ICE, to explore some new products with Circle's stablecoins and maybe a tokenized fund, some more tokenization news. Intercontinental Exchange, the parent company of New York Stock Exchange, said it plans to explore using Circle's stablecoin and tokenized assets to develop new products, joining a roster of U.S. TradFi giants pushing in under the Trump administration. And according to an agreement announced on Thursday, the two firms will look at how Circle's USDC and USYC tokenized money market fund could be integrated into derivatives exchanges, clearinghouses, and other services. Oh, yeah. So we're going to see a lot more TradFi stuff jumping in. We're going to jump into some juicy news here. First, Mt. Gox. And I told you, I don't want to hear a darn thing about Mt. Gox ever again. What I found very funny, though, because I just thought it was humorous, is that we're going to see a lot of crypto mementos. We're going to see things that maybe weren't significant at the time be very significant in the future in terms of value, collectability, all those things. And the iconic Mt. Gox, where's our money sign, is up for auction. One cold February morning in 2014, Colin Burgess stood outside Mt. Gox's Tokyo office, clutching a handwritten cardboard sign and demanding answers from the Bitcoin exchange's CEO, Mark Caplice, about his missing tokens. 11 years later, the iconic sign, emblematic of crypto's first major financial scandal, is being auctioned on Scare.City with a reserve price of 4.5 Bitcoin, around $383,000. The sale starts later Friday and ends on April 3rd. This is the sign. Mt. Gox, where is our money? That is so nuts. How do you guys feel about it? Would you buy this sign for 4.5 Bitcoin? Let's put a one or yes emoji, two or no emoji. Yay, Julie's getting subscribers. I love that. Pamp up Julie. Pamp up Julie right now. What's going on with my darn computer? Oh, YouTube. See, Alex, I see, has the same problem. YouTube just like glitches out. Darn. Okay. Would you buy this sign for 4.5 Bitcoin? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. George Clooney is in the chat. Hello, George Clooney. Welcome to the show. All right. Shout out to John Foster. Much love to him, too. All right. Let's talk about crypto exchanges and all the cases that are currently being dropped, we have South Carolina dismissing its staking lawsuit against Coinbase, joining Vermont. And this has been a major issue. Staking not allowed for retail. And again, that's mainly the last administration's fault, though I would like to see crypto exchanges restart their staking, which actually some have in the United States. We need retail to win. Obviously, banks didn't like staking because you go on a crypto exchange, you're earning a lot of yield, where a lot of banks don't even give you yield for holding your money. And if they do, it's not nearly as much as you would get by staking your crypto. Although if you are staking on a centralized exchange, know the risk associated that, gosh forbid, something happens to the exchange and you lose the money that's on it that you're staking with. Just know that if you lose it and it impacts you a lot, you probably should not leave it there, and you should have it in your own personal wallet, so that way you can take self-custody, be your own bank, and go back to the fundamentals of why we're in this space. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, Kraken is one of them that has actually reintroduced their staking. South Carolina Coinbase battle. South Carolina has become the latest U.S. state to dismiss its lawsuit against Coinbase over staking services, which had accused the crypto exchange of offering unregistered securities. The lawsuit was officially dismissed in a joint stipulation between Coinbase and the South Carolina Attorney General Securities Division on March 27th. The chief legal officer from Coinbase, Paul, says South Carolina joined Vermont to dismiss its unfounded staking lawsuit against Coinbase. This is not just a victory for us, but American consumers, and we hope it's a sign of things to come in the few states left that restrict staking. South Carolina and Vermont were 2 of 10 states that took legal action against Coinbase's staking services on June 6th, the same day that the federal securities regulator filed its lawsuit against the crypto exchange. That was dismissed, the SEC part, on February 27th of this year. Let's continue moving on this path of making the United States sensible again, because this was absolutely darn embarrassing. This was embarrassing. Much love, Jesse. I see you in there. How does auto staking work on Kraken? I believe, as far as like how I know staking works, I don't have any experience with it on Kraken. I haven't tried it, but mostly you just go on an exchange, you input an amount of crypto that you're going to stake or just leave there, basically lock in, and you earn yield on it. A lot of wallets or staking platforms will have you say, okay, you're going to lock in X amount of crypto, let's say 1 Solana, for 7 days, and you have to leave it for 7 days. You can't withdraw it. So that's typically sometimes how it works. So if something happens with the exchange and you're like, oh, let me go scramble and take my crypto off, sometimes you can't because, again, it's locked. But I can't exactly quote to how Kraken works. I haven't tried it yet. So we'll have a good day, my friend. John, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Crypto.com's probe by the SEC has officially concluded as well, according to the CEO. The CEO actually made a post about it and said, the SEC's investigation into Crypto.com has been closed with no action being taken against them. I continue to be proud of how this industry and its community have weathered the storm after storm, with the most prolific being the previous U.S. administration's war on crypto. He says they used every tool available to attempt to stifle us, restricting access to banking, auditors, investors, and beyond. It was a calculated attempt to put an end to the industry. The fact that we not only persevered but became stronger is a testament to our vision and the community supporting it. Onwards. And then there was a press release there as well. The SEC has been coming after people for years now. And they were one of the crypto exchanges that were being attacked. And I think it was basically all of the exchanges in the United States were being attacked. We had Coinbase, Gemini, Kraken, Uniswap even, and that's a DeFi platform. So it was just very embarrassing. It was very embarrassing for the United States. The SEC formally announced their litigation dismissal against Kraken, Consensus, and Cumberland, which is very important too. Again, Kraken's an exchange. Consensus is the parent company of MetaMask, and Cumberland was another investment firm. It's a liquidity type thing, Cumberland. So, is there really no specific news that caused this dump? As far as I know, no. This just seems regular. And again, we're only down 3%. We're battling the 200-day SMA. We've been in the same range for a month. So to me, this is not a dump. We've even seen a low of around 76K. So is this really that worrisome to me? No. This is just, in my opinion, we're just continuing to range. Regardless of what happens with the news, we're still ranging. It's been the same price for over a month. But yeah, make sure you stay aware, though. Be your own bank. That's the most important part. How many likes do we have right now? 83 likes, guys. 17 more likes for 100. Pump it up. If we get 150, then we're going to have a rave party. But if not 150 likes, we do nothing. We're just going to stay here and just exist. Some stuff dumped way more than 3%. Yeah, I see that right now. I see that in the corner of my eye. But Bitcoin's only down 3%. And if you look at other alts get typically hit harder than Bitcoin does. Alejandro, hello, good morning. I'm just ready for alt season, guys. Do you think we're going to have an alt season? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji. No FOMO, just cycles. I agree, Doge Bull. I agree. I'm gonna stand with you. Inflation came in hot. You know, regardless of what happens with inflation, and I understand how that impacts the stock market, but again, this is still the same price range. So to me, it's like, whatever. When did that come out, the PCI? Was that while we were live? Let's when did this come out? When did this come out? I don't even see anything. Inflation data. Yeah, 30 minutes ago. Yeah, so I see a lot of articles came out within the past like 30 minutes-ish. No dress today. Wow, you guys are really shook by the no dress. The YouTube chat voted for your pajamas today. So that's what I'm doing. I'm abiding by my chat. Don't say alt season. LOL is a swear word. We had a lot going on in DC yesterday, but before we get into our spotlight, which is the hearing with Paul Atkins, who is potentially going to be our next SEC chairman, the successor of Gary Gensler, we're going to discuss Senator Ted Cruz from Texas. Yeehaw, Texas. Senator Cruz is introducing a companion bill to prohibit the Fed from issuing a CBDC. We know that Tom Emmer has initially introduced and reintroduced the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act, which again prevents any government entity from issuing a digital dollar because, as he says, it's a CCP-style surveillance tool. I agree with that 100%. CBDCs are the enemy of the United States. In addition to that, we also have the executive order, the crypto executive order signed by Donnie T a little while back, talking about how there will be no CBDCs in the United States. He effectively banned them, but we need this to be finite law so that way whoever's in office, it can't happen. This is good. Ted Cruz introduced a bill on March 26 to prohibit the Federal Reserve from issuing a CBDC. The Anti-CBDC Surveillance State Act would prohibit the Fed from obtaining and offering certain products or services directly to American individuals, a key component of a CBDC. Now, Ted Cruz's bill can be considered a companion bill to the CBDC Anti-Surveillance State Act, which was reintroduced on March 6th. So this companion bill is a piece of legislation that is similarly or identically worded to another bill and introduced in another chamber of Congress. Both bills state that the prohibition should not include any dollar-denominated currency that is open, permissionless, and private and preserves the privacy and protections of U.S. state coins and physical currency. So they're hinting at a light version of a CBDC, which is a stable coin. And again, it's a little bit iffy on that front too. It's a little bit iffy on that front too, because they could easily debank people with the stable coin as well. Since 2020, the Federal Reserve has been exploring a digital version of the U.S. dollar. According to the CBDC tracker, at least 4 research projects are currently underway by various Federal Reserve entities. And that's why I've been talking about for years, the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston in collaboration with MIT. And you think it's just a coincidence that Gary Gensler went back to work at MIT, that he was from MIT working there before he was chairman of the SEC, that they were just working on a CBDC pilot? Oh, come on. It's absolute stupidity. I'm sorry, but it is. And then you go ahead and you look at the New York Federal Reserve back in, I think, 2021 or 2022. What were they doing? Also doing a pilot for a CBDC in collaboration with all these banks. It's not a coincidence. They were preparing for the bigger picture. And we need to make sure that picture gets absolutely lit on fire. Ted Cruz has been a vocal opponent of CBDCs since at least 2022, when he introduced legislation that would ban the Fed from introducing a direct-to-consumer CBDC. Shout out to Michael Cartwright with 10 memberships. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much, Michael. So I hope that we ban CBDCs in the United States. It's absolutely dangerous to the American people and the world. It's the mark. Tell you that right now. Let me go check something. Give me a second. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to talk about your project spotlight, which isn't really a project spotlight, but it's really about the SEC and Paul Atkins and the hearing that we had yesterday, the confirmation hearing. And I'm very interested to see what you guys in the chat think about it, so comment all your thoughts. We're starting that right now. Donnie T's pick for the SEC chair, Paul Atkins. It has some crypto ties. And of course, who's going to call him out for it? Liz Warren. And this woman is so hypocritical. Like, actually, the most hypocritical person I've ever seen in my life. I'm going to tell you guys about what's going on with her. And then I have 2 articles that I'm going to share with you about this. So ahead of his confirmation hearing in front of the U.S. Senate Banking Committee, Paul Atkins, Donnie T's pick to lead the SEC, disclosed up to having $6 million in crypto-related assets. Now, Liz Warren said this could create significant conflicts of interest if he's confirmed, and so she urged Paul Atkins to consider mitigating these potential conflicts of interest by recusing himself from any SEC matters involving his former clients and agreeing not to do any lobbying, consulting, or any other work with companies in the industry regulated by the SEC for at least 4 years after his departure from the agency. This is blasphemy. This is blasphemy. I was almost beside myself reading this, because then we also have the fact that I'm actually just going to read it before I start ranting. He was actually pressed on how he was connected to SBF and FTX. Let me actually see. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm in the right spot. Warren asked Atkins to disclose the buyers of his consulting firm, Patamac Global Partners, which advised crypto exchange FTX before its collapse in 2022. She says, your clients pay you north of $1,200 an hour for advice on how to influence regulators like the SEC. And if you're confirmed, you will be in a prime spot to deliver for all those clients who have been paying you millions of dollars for years. saying that his judgment will be influenced by more than an objective assessment of data. And this is where I laugh. Warren, of all people, says he might be, or people related to him and his activities in the finance world might be buying access to the future chair of the SEC. Liz Warren, am I reading all of this correctly, is talking about people buying access to Paul Atkins when she needs to be investigated. All her money, millions of dollars in net worth, where did it come from? And let's not just dive in to her digital asset money laundering bill that she put forward, because she was trying to advertise for no self-custody, that if it's an unhosted wallet, you need to report it. Which also leads you to the thought of, if I have a wallet, a physical wallet with cash in it, that's technically an unhosted wallet, which means she would eventually want to abolish that too. Radical. Two, within that bill, the digital asset money laundering bill or whatever she was trying to put forward, who was lobbying with her? The American Bankers Association, the #1 TradFi lobbying firm in the U.S. So she was bought. She was bought. But she's talking about Paul Atkins. Okay. Well, what's that phrase? The kettle calling the pot black. What is that? What is that phrase? Can someone put that in the chat? Are you crazy? Put fire emoji, Liz Warren emojis. I can't believe we have to waste our breath talking about this woman for another, I don't know how many freaking years, because she keeps getting reelected. What are people in Massachusetts thinking? We need John Deaton in her seat, man. I think she needs to be investigated. This is complete corruption, complete and utter corruption. Yeah. Well, what was that phrase? The kettle calling the pot calling the kettle black. That's what it is. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This just drove me absolutely insane. So, Atkins did double down and say, a top priority of my chairmanship will be to work with my fellow commissioners in Congress to provide a firm regulatory foundation for digital assets through a rational, coherent, and principled approach. Oh boy, would I love to see a rational approach from someone. Someone be rational in this government, because honestly, it doesn't happen much. Atkins said, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, we're actually going to talk about this too, because we have a problem with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. Sam Bankman-Fried is, yeah, that's a good phrase right there, the tip of the darn iceberg when it comes to corruption. This man, Sam Bankman-Fried, was the second largest donor to Joe Bye-Bye. Yet, he also gave 1 in 3 members of Congress a donation. He bought his way to the top. Gary Gensler, who he should not be walking away clean right now, knew his parents, who also are trying to get him pardoned. Are you telling me that SBF and his parents, who are people that pulled off the biggest scam in history, want a pardon? Following Tucker Carlson's interview that SBF did, he was moved to a transit facility after the interview. As of March 27th, the Bureau's website showed SBF was being housed at the Federal Transfer Center in Oklahoma City, suggesting he may be moved from the facility where he was incarcerated while awaiting trial, and then moving forward with an appeal on his conviction. If this kid gets out, he only got sentenced to 25 years when he was supposed to face over 100. He got off easy. And the reason why I think they sentenced him and kind of rushed his process before the election was so they could give him the least amount possible without looking too sus. And again, I'm going to go back to the fact, like, have I actually seen him in prison? No. On top of the fact that SBF said in that interview that he's not a criminal, that he's friends with the diddler, and he's actually been a nice guy. I just want to, like, my brain wants to explode just talking about him. And I always brought up, too, on the show, since this whole SBF thing went down, where are his parents being mentioned in any sort of legal matter? When he had all the money flowing in, because if you put money in FTX, it went to Alameda Research, that his girlfriend ran that with no basic math skills, and then they just bought luxury homes, all these things. And a lot of it was under his parents' names. Again, they gave a lot of donations to colleges, certain people. They were besties with Gary Gensler, the former head of the SEC, that called us all
hucksters, fraudsters.
And then Gary Gensler also had the audacity to come after crypto and say, you know what, it's because people like SBF, when he had meetings with SBF. Embarrassing. But now a good question was brought up here as to what is going to happen with this current administration's SEC and SBF along with his parents. I've been waiting for this day for his parents to be brought up. Let's see how far the corruption goes and how far they can get away with this. Senator John Kennedy, we're going to play his clip because this was darn amazing. This was great.
Mr. Haggerty, you know who Sam Bankman-Fried is, don't you? Or Mr. Atkins, sorry.
Yes.
He looks like the fourth runner-up in a John Belushi look-alike contest, doesn't he?
That's could be.
He's a crook, isn't he?
He's convicted and, yes, in jail.
And his parents were involved in his company, weren't they?
I guess by public reports.
Don't you think the SEC ought to do something about it?
Well, I look forward to getting to the SEC to find out what has happened.
But based on what you've read, they made millions of dollars off of their son's illegal activity. Don't you think they ought to be punished? Don't you think the American people have see that and wonder if there are two sets of standards?
Well, I like you, I'm concerned about those reports. But
I want you to be more than concerned.
Well, I need to find out.
And when his parents did all this, they were both chaired professors at Stanford Law School, weren't they?
Apparently, yes. Yeah.
Has the SEC been investigating Stanford Law School for its involvement in this?
Yeah, I would know.
Didn't Sam Bankman-Fried's parents, who were involved in the fraud, make sizable donations to Stanford University?
Perhaps.
You don't know?
I don't know personally.
Did Stanford give the money back?
I would know that.
Well, Mr. Atkins, I want you to find out. And there shouldn't be two standards of law and punishment for people in America. And every time you come to this committee, I'm going to pounce on you like a ninja to find out what the SEC has done, because I don't think the SEC has done a damn thing. Yeah. And I read in the paper where the Bankman-Frieds, all of them, are trying to get a pardon. They're crooks. And I expect the SEC to do something about it.
One more. Whether you like John Kennedy or not, because I don't know where he really stands on a lot of other things, but that line of questioning, that was straight up bliss. That was beautiful tunes to my ears. Beautiful tunes to my ears. Where did the money to Stanford go? Did Stanford give it back? We need answers, darn Paul Atkins. Oh, and I can't wait to get him. I can't wait to get him. That's why I spotlighted this. This is why I spotlighted this whole segment with the SEC, Paul Atkins, and John Kennedy. I was just wowed when I heard this clip. That was amazing. That was amazing. His parents need to be investigated. He should not get pardoned. He should not. Especially where I agree with what John Kennedy said. There cannot be two different levels of punishment in this country, especially for the wealthy and the elite. It should be an even playing field for everyone. If you're a criminal, you're a criminal. That's it. Period. Period. Yeah, that's low-key Cajun fire. I'm going to say, yes, it was Michael Cartwright. Darn yes, it is. Darn yes, it is. Guys, we need 150 likes for a rave, and we only have a few moments left of the show. We're going to go into our coins to watch, and then we're going to get into maybe the rave, but that's only if we hit 150 likes, which I don't know. Also, guys, oh my gosh, horrible host I am. Most likely, I will be on Newsmax today shooting for the 2:45 p.m. hit time. So if you guys are interested and you're free, watch Newsmax at 2:45 p.m. Eastern. I'll most likely be on today. 2:45 p.m. Eastern. And you'll know for sure when I post on X. Money talks, unfortunately. Yeah, that just sets me on a whole other level because the money should not matter. Justice should matter. If we are in a true democracy and all men are made equal, that's what we should be standing for. All men should be made equal and women. But yeah, everyone should be created equal, and that's about it. No, I will not be going on Newsmax and PJs, friends. I will not. You guys are so nuts. No, I'm not. Yeah, all men are created equal, whatever the phrase is. But yeah. Love Randy and Newsmax. Thanks, Double O. But no, I will change. I will change. Your coins to watch start now. Crow's up 8%, EOS up 3.5. We got Form up 1.9, Dexy up 1.7, Tether Gold up 1.23, and then we have Toncoin up 1% as well. Losers, we got Curve down 12%, Lido down 10%, Injective down 9.9%, Athena down 9.7%, Jasmine down 9.6%. Another coin I would like you to watch out for is the NASDAQ, seeking to have the SEC approved Grayscale's spot Avalanche ETF.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, shoot.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Douglas. It's Douglas. Douglas, we were only raving if we hit 125 likes. Not 125 likes, 150 likes. We're only at 121. So, Douglas, we need them likes. We need them likes. Watch out for Avalanche. Again, we might have an Avalanche ETF. NASDAQ has filed a 19B4 form with the SEC, seeking approval to list and trade shares of Avalanche's spot ETF, the Grayscale Avalanche Trust, which they will convert into the ETF. They launched that trust back in August of 2023 and they want to make it again into an ETF, providing investors with regulated exposure to Avalanche and the native token of the Avalanche network, which currently ranks as the 17th largest cryptocurrency by market cap. Again, VanEck also applied for a prospective Avalanche ETF as well earlier this month, and so Avalanche is definitely a coin to watch. I know a lot of you guys love Avalanche as well. They have some good games over there, good community. $20.26 Avalanche at the moment. We're down 7.99%. Looking at our bearish level where we want to hold support is around this $18, $19. Bullishly, we want to target over over here, which is our $23. Volume, again, has been on a little decline here. And even on Market Cipher, you could see that it's just kind of meh, kind of hanging here. We have a fresh red dot printing on the momentum, bringing it down ever so slightly. VWAP is now confidently below the zero line, which is something we do not want to see at the moment. It is down now 8%. The market is sliding today. The VWAP, not the VWAP, the RSI, apologies, is below that neutral line. We are now bearish and confidently going that way. But again, we had a huge push to the upside, which usually scares me because what goes up must come down. Typically with the RSI is how it works. But yeah. Yeah, we do see a little bit of a reversal there on Avalanche. Checking in on Bitcoin. We're still at the lowest point of the day here, $84,145 at the moment. Checking in on ETH, we're now below $2,000 Ethereum. 1884 is where we're at, down 5.9%. We're looking at around 1813, 1820 for your bearish scenario. Bullish is that $2,000 ETH, again, psychological level that we are failing to hold lately. Red dot printed is pulling down that momentum. VWAP is also bearish. Looking over here at this money flow, it's not too hot. Also a declining RSI, which is kind of where we're at that point where we almost were before we had that nice pump over here on March 18th. So if we go down even a little bit more, I feel like if we hold that range for the RSI, maybe make a move up, that would be cool. Off the Grid's Guns token launches today. Do you guys play Off the Grid? Oh, shoot. Sorry. Do you guys play Off the Grid? Because I think I got to get into it. Yes, please go to the members stage in Discord after the show, please. Members of the channel are we're going to hop in there for a little bit and do a little bit of an after show. Wooty woot. $87.44 Litecoin today. We're down 5.7%. Again, officially rejecting that 200-day SMA. $85 is your bear scenario. Bullish, where we want to hold support, is $91. Volume isn't high. You can see that pretty clearly. And it is slightly in the red here, according to Market Cipher, with the fresh red dot. VWAP is confidently below that zero line. And then we have the RSI, my friends, that is just breaking now officially below that uptrend that we had. Consistent uptrend here. And now we are going down. We're going down with the ship, friends. We're going down with the ship. Man. Thoughts on SHIB? We could talk about SHIB. It's been a while since we covered SHIB on the channel. Let's talk about SHIB. Let's talk about SHIB. Give me a second. Let me get that chart. SHIB. Where's my Shiba Inu? Give me a second. Give me a second. Michael Cartwright with 10 memberships. Thank you. Guys, please make sure you pump it up for his memberships. Listen to Piano Matty B.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
SHIB. 1330 right now, down 5.2%. We're looking to hold over here at that 1248. Bullishly, we're looking at 1518 SHIB. Right now, we have the VWAP below that zero line, red dot printed on the momentum. Money flow is moving up, though. Interesting. Still red, though. And then we have the RSI that had a major pump, now pulling it on back. That's your SHIB. Hello, Type Crow, Invested, Chipper. Hello, everybody in the chat. Welcome. Let's go. Very Hoopty Flu said, gaming doesn't do it for me anymore. I'm old. Gaming's for everyone. And most of the people playing Web3 games are like 35 and up. Like that. But this is why I always tell games, like, you need to target your 25 and under. Because that's who's really going to grind your games. And really, like, work to make it to the top of the ranks. I feel like That's also the problem with Web3 gaming, is they're just not targeting the right audience. But they'll get there eventually. They just, yeah, there's a lot I could say on that, but that's definitely a problem. But I love Web3 gaming. I believe it's the future, and I do strongly believe it's going to be a huge catalyst for mainstream adoption for crypto, 100%. Raven Quest, I haven't heard of that one. Where is that, Doug? Raven Quest. Can you DM it to me? Can you text me, Raven Quest? I want to play. I want to play some games. I think that's what I got to look into this weekend. We have 132 likes. I don't know, guys. Do we do the rave? Because we're running low on time. We only have 3 minutes left of the show, and we're not at 150 likes yet. We're not. Mark Smithson, just got word from management. There'll be no raving today. Thank you for your misunderstanding. Mark Smithson. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to do a rave today. I think that's going to be, I think we're cooked on that. I think we're cooked. I don't know. Do we rave anyway? Or are we just going to give up when we're really not even, we're so close yet so far? Branko said, I've been back in the gym for nearly 7 weeks. I'm nearly as strong as Randy. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so awesome. Type Crow with the backwards hat emoji. Thank you, Type Crow. Can you get a potato? Yeah, I can give you that. That I could give you.
A potato flew around my room before you came.
All right, guys. This is what we're going to do. We have a Discord after show in about 2 minutes. So please make sure you guys go into the Discord, become a member of the channel, connect your YouTube to Discord, and join that after show. We're going to be hanging out. How's the girls, the gym? Listen, I've been doing those barbell curls and you know, I've been doing all those. But yeah. All right, guys, I guess that's it. Because we did not hit 150 likes, there is no rave today. I don't know. I feel very bad now. I feel like, man, like this is kind of lame. Alex, oh man, I'm kind of sad about it too, man. But I have too much going on here. I couldn't make it, unfortunately. All right, guys. I guess we got to do a rave. We could do a quick one. You know what? We'll do a quick one. We'll do it. I need to see raves in the chat, though. Like, I need to see all of that. Smash the likes right now. Smash the likes. I'm demanding. Hold on. I got to get my rave music. I got to get the music. All right, let's see this. All right. Write it in the chat, and if I don't even see a lot in the chat, then it's not happening. No, it's not. All right, give me a minute. Okay, hold on. What was the other one I really liked? I can't remember. I think it was this one.
Screen with digital charm, no password needed, no cause for alarm. Scroll through her life like a classic novel. Randi Hipper's got no time to dawdle. From memes to dreams with a swipe and a click. Life's a fast lane, ain't got no traffic stick. Teenage wonder, now grown into fame. Every follower knows her name. Pixelated queen of the modern day. Her life's a mix of code and play. Riding the wave of the binary stream. Randi Hipper's living the digital dream. Bits and bytes in the spotlight.
All right, let's do this. Write rave in the chat. Let's do this.
Scrolling through the neon glow. Thumbs up up if you like the show. Dance the night, forget your woes. Click that button, let it blow. Party's pumping, lights are flashing, comments buzzing, beats are crashing. Join the vibe, let's get it smashing. Don't hold back, no time for dashing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Join us in the zest and tribe. Let the energy revive. Read it, post it, let them know. Groove together, feel the flow. Hearts and shares, we start to grow. In this rave, we steal the show. Thumbs go up and spirits fly. In this moment, touch the sky. With a tap, we amplify. Cheers and lights won't let us die. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Feel the rhythm, feel the vibe. Join us in the zesty tribe. Let the energy revive. Party's pumping, lights are flashing, comments buzzing, beats are crashing. Join the vibe, let's get it smashing. Don't hold back, no time for dashing. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Woo! Feel the vibe. Join us in the zesty tribe. Let the energy revive. Through the rusty 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 tribe. Let the energy revive.
Oh boy, that's it. That was it. Yes. Yes. We have acquired yet again the Market Cipher bucket hat. Market Cipher has brought you this rave. So, shout out to Market Cipher. We have raved with you. And shout out to Crypto Face. A lot of love for him. Army Piper, we're about to kick in the door. The Piper Academy is here. I'm giving Vegas vibes. The jammies are giving you Vegas. Is this giving you Vegas? I Type Crow, I only rave on Fridays. And you know what? I wasn't even going to do it today. I wasn't, because we didn't hit 150 likes. And I'm kind of sad about it. But you know what? I had to give the people what they wanted. Is it leather? No, it's not. It's like a nice little soft material. I don't know what it is, but it's something. And I like it. It's comfy. I do like taking it to the beach. The jammies are lit. I agree. I love the jammies. We can vote for these in the future again. But yeah, we're gonna get after it, guys. Like I said, I may be on Newsmax at 2:45 today. Sorry, 2:45 p.m. Eastern. So check out Newsmax. You'll know for sure when I post it on X. So please double check X and tune in to possibly Newsmax today. Also, right now we're about to go into Discord. Guys, mods, please do me a favor. Put the Discord link in the live chat for me. All members are invited. Please join the Discord. Connect your YouTube to Discord and get on that member stage. And I will see you. We'll be in there for about 10 minutes. Have a great day. Happy Friday. Thank you for all your love and all your support. I appreciate every single one of you. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share it out with friends. Happy Friday. Have an amazing weekend. And as always, you know what to do. Stay zesty. Peace.